Oh, hey there. What's going on? This is Lance and Norman, day 5. Turn this little guy into a superstar, dare I say a dog who is better than a service dog. All right, not rocking the gloves today. I want to show you guys a little something different. If you're feeding raw or wet food, or if you just don't want to get your hands dirty, or if you don't have freaking 15 minutes to work on dog training, you're just trying to get out the door and get to work, this is another way you can work on some skills. It takes a couple minutes and makes the dogs work for some food. So I'm holding this big bowl. I'll put it to good use here in a second. First, today I'm rocking the 280C, the Dogtra 280C with the comfort pads. This unit's probably 6 years old. I built this bungee collar back in the day. It's my old tried and true. It's digital. I don't have my clients use it. It's kind of awkward to turn it up and down. I personally don't like the digital. For everyone else, they get too caught up in those numbers. Instead, I want to read the dogs. Also, I want you to notice for Norman today, we've got a service tab on as opposed to his regular leash. Just trying to switch things up, keep him on his toes, if you will. All right, let's get this guy. Let's make sure it's on by hitting the vibrate button. It's definitely on. Let's go ahead and put it on his neck. I want it to be on snug like a smartwatch. And with these bungee collars, it makes it so easy. You just cinch it down like a backpack, move that hair around a little bit. You're usually good to go. All right, let's get right into it. We got some chow right here for the baby boy. Let's make him work. All right, I've got his food right here and 2 big bowls. Big bowls. In this instance, size matters. If you use too small of a bowl, your dog could just gourd up all the food in one big old bite. So the bigger the bowl, the better. You could even sprinkle it on the floor or a cookie sheet or a muffin pan. Don't do the floor if you're doing raw or wet or gross stuff, but just keep the dogs guessing is what I'm trying to say. Oh no, what I was trying to say is don't let the dogs mound up the food. If they're able to mound up the food, that's when you have a hard time. All right, let's get right into it. Let's get this little guy on place and go from there. Norman, come. Push. Good. Sit. I'm on a 0. I'll feed him a little bit right here. Nice. Giving him some paychecks. Good. Sit. All right. Now he's into his food. He wants the rest of it, but I'm going to work on that impulse control, and I'll keep him on a place in a sit while I put the food down. Now, if he leaves place early, I'll just pick the food back up, and we'll just keep shitting here all day till he figures it out. Place, 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 place. Good. I was holding it on a 0 the whole time there. Good. Sit. Giving him that preemptive sit as I lower the food. Sit. Good. I'm keeping my third eye on him. I'm not keeping my third eye blind. Good. Sprinkled some food in there. I don't want to dump it all in there, just a little bit. That's why I'm using 2 bowls. I got my horse trough and the other horse trough. All right, I'm going to go release this starving boy onto this food. Notice I'm going to pat him on the head when I release him with go play. Remember, no button on the word go play. Let's see what happens. Go play. Nice. He's eating his num-nums. I'm now going to create some distance. And my job is to call him away from that horse trough before he finishes it all. Let's see what happens. I'm on a 0. Norman, come. No attempt, up 5. Norman, come. 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 I'm on a 15. Now I'm on a 20. Come. Norman, come. 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 Good. Got all the way up to a 30. Now I'm back to 0. Good. Gonna pay him some food here. Sit. Now that 30, that's about what I feel the levels. So it's not unheard of for a 30 to get his attention there. Sit. Notice he's got a pivot. Nice. And that place, that raised or elevated surface, sit, helps him. Sit. It's a little awkward on this bed. Good. That raised or elevated surface helps him build that muscle memory that he stays in the same spot. Kind of like training wheels for a dog. Nice. Over the next couple of weeks, I'll take those training wheels away and he'll stay no matter where I put him. Nice. Sprinkle some food in there for the baby boy. Let's go ahead and release him. Go play. Nice. My job is to try and call him before he eats all this food, and hopefully a little bit lower than a 30 than last time. Let's see what happens. Starting on a 0. Norman, come. Come. Going up 5 points each time. Come. Come. Good. That time took a 20. Back to 0. Good job, buddy. I'm going to pay him some food here. Nice. Sit. Giving him that preemptive sit before I walk away. It's kind of like putting a car in park. Sit. Good. Now I'm going to switch it up. I'm going to put the food over here. Sit. Place. 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 Good. Playing the floor is lava there. Holding it on a 0 and helping him. Sit. Till he got back up. Now here comes that impulse control. As I walk by, he's going to measure that distance and he's going to go, you know what? Sit. I bet you I can get to that food before big old Lance comes and stops me. Sit. So doing the right thing, even though no one's watching, or even though I'm not right there to stop him, is what I'm looking for. Sit. Nice. Look at him thinking about it. Nice. Good. I'm going to come up and release him. He deserves this food. He's a good boy. Go play. Go play. A little bit of help just to show him the right answer there. Wow, he's eating that food. I'll call him back to this one. Let's see what he does. I'm on a 0. Norman, come. Up 5. Norman, come. 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 Good boy. Back to 0. Good. Go play. Good. Good. You saw him even guess to go to place. Oh, the sun is intense. You saw him guess to go to that place for a second, but I gave him that come command and he came running over. What is this sun doing? Sorry, I hope that doesn't come up. Wait, this is the golden hour. This is the golden hour everyone talks about. All my ex-girlfriends, they talk about the golden hour. How buff do I look right now? Do I look buff? All right. While he's finishing that food, let's go ahead and call him back to this one. I'm on a 0. Norm, come. Up 5. Ooh, come. Come, come, going up 5, come. Norman, come. Good, back to 0, place. Sit. I want to point out, notice I pivoted over to this side. Nice. I'm also using place to give them a spot to hang out. They did the same thing to us during COVID. Sit. They gave us those stupid footprints to stand on. Now everybody knows how far 6 feet apart is. Same thing at boot camp. They gave us yellow footprints to stand on. So that way we learned how to stand like a Marine. Same thing here. I'm using the place to give them a spot to hang out. So eventually when people come in the door, I'm going to say, hang out over here. Don't be a weirdo. Don't jump on everyone. Don't be the center of attention. All right. I'm going to release him over to the rest of his food over there. Go play. Nice. He's eating his food. Well, he eats that one. I'll call him back to this one. Norman, come. Up 5. Ooh-wee. That was a 0. Good boy. He's going to go to that. I'm going to call him away from it. Come. Good. Go play. Nice. He's going to try eating that food. I'm going to finish it off and call him into the crate. Let's see what happens. I'm on a 0. Norman, come. Up 5. Come. Come. Good. Got to a 15. Now I'm back to 0. Crate. Good. On the next one, I'm going to try and call him to the place before he gets to that food. Let's see what happens. Go play. Norman, come. Place. Sit. Good boy. Notice that impulse control. He wants that num-num, but he wants to do the right thing for me. Good job. Go play. Ooh, we're a little close. All right, that's Norman, day 5. Tomorrow's day 6. We're probably going to do this fun stuff, that freaking sun. We're probably going to do this fun stuff outside, around the car, but I'm really going to start to work on his place and come skills away from distractions. I'm also going to add in the loose walk, let's go, which is head in your general direction. All right, that's all I got for today. I don't get to take off my gloves today, but that's the nice thing about using the bowl method. You don't have to get all dirty and stanky, and the dogs still work for their food. All right, that's all I got for today. I can't take off my gloves, but I could definitely put on my sunnies. All right, guys. That's all I got for today. Peace.